Hello, what have we here?
Damn, what's up, y'all? It's Lambo Cat Reason coming at you with another episode of The Build Up. Go on, hit the intro as per usual. So getting straight into it, man. This episode was pretty intense and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Some of the things we gotta look for in this one is that we got a new invention that went off. We got to see I'm telling you, Bloodstark is putting the fear of God and confusion in these boys, and I love it. He is so unnecessarily cool and smug, and I like him because as soon as he comes on the stage, it's always a treat. But that's not why y'all here. Y'all here for me to do that power skill shit, so I'm gonna do that for y'all. So going into it, we see just some very simple combinations we already know. Best match-wise, we see Ning Ning Comic and we see Gorillamon. You know, we already seen them. What's interesting, though, is that we get to see a new trial form, and it's a Ning Ning Tank. And it's very interesting to see because one thing I noticed is that whenever you go into the trial modes and one of the forms have a weapon, turns out 9 times out of 10 they're going to be dual wielding, just like the last time when they went Rabbit Gatling. He had 2 guns. Well, he had the Hawk Gatlinger and then he had the regular weapon. I believe it's called the Drill Crusher. I could be wrong, but anyway, he had both of those in gun mode. And in this form, we get to see him using them in both dual sword style on some Leonardo Ninja Turtle type, and I like it. This actually goes back to a theory that I had a while back when it came to the trial form, is because they're not as powerful as the best matches are. They have to compensate somehow. So there's like the double weapons that we see in both because one can't use the full extent of the abilities with the other, and that's pretty interesting to see. As we saw, he kind of only uses it against fodder. Every once in a while he'll use it against the Smasher too, but he'll never use like other than that one exception with Night Rogue. Against those two, like Bloodstark and Night Rogue, he's best match all the way. Other thing I really like in this episode is that they are not playing around. Well, they are playing around, but the way that they're doing it is absolutely amazing. Bloodstark goes in and he ticks all these guys off, and he's just letting give him the business. Like, he's just letting Sento punch him and all this other good stuff, and he's just like, man, I'm bored. I thought you was gonna be cooler than that. Nah, man. I told you some revelations about your past and some stuff like that. They gave you a little sprinkle splackle. Now you all mad and you gonna try to come at me with the weak ass boom bam? Nah, get up out of here. So he one-shots him, pulls out his little minigun, pip pep pep, shoots him down and pulls him down to the ground. And then he de-transforms. That's a big deal, yeah. I don't know if y'all understand that. If it didn't look big, just know that it is big. When somebody gets de-transformed from a couple of shots, that means either the weapon's strong or the dude who used it didn't know what he's doing with it. I'm harping back to we don't know how powerful Night Rogue and Bloodstark are. We have not seen their full abilities. I don't even think we're gonna see their full abilities until we start getting more best matches who could probably keep up with them. Because at base, these guys are amazing. Like, they just play around with everybody. Every time they get on the stage, we never see them use full power. We just see them just teeter-tattle and do all this other crazy stuff. So, I mean, how can you hate Bloodstark? Because we ain't even seen how powerful this dude is. And this is why power scaling the series throughout as it goes is one of the more difficult things to do, because we have to wait until we hope to see their full powers come into play. We don't even know if Night Rogue and Bloodstark are going to make it long enough to see their full powers. You know, this prime example of this is when we look at Wise Man, you know, the Carbuncle Phantom from Wizard. He had some stupid amazing abilities, but we didn't get to see them all because he wasn't there that long. And that's what I'm hoping doesn't happen in Build. Speaking of things we did get to see the last 2 abilities that Ning Ning Comic has. It's a Concealment Jutsu and a Wind Jutsu. I believe Wind Jutsu is level 3 and level 4 is the Concealment Jutsu, which is, you know, the concealment makes a big cloud of smoke. And in this form, he actually did a new finisher with the wind and the smoke together and did like this cool ninja sword slash like on some Fuma no Kojiro, and I like that. So the question is can he use all 4 panels and mix match with them? You know, we saw 1, 2, and 3, 4 get used separately in different combos, but can he go 1 and 2 or 1 and 4? You know, that would be pretty interesting to see, and I hope we get to see something like that in the future, because if he can't, he's gotta wow. What did I just say there? The things that he can do would be amazing. So, hey, really much goes back into the whole trial and error, experimenting with different techniques and seeing what we can do. But, man, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. You guys let me know if I missed anything from this episode. If there's any speculations you guys got, don't hesitate to let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to give it a like. Subscribe to the channel for more Kamen Rider and Super Sentai weekly goodness. And this is the build up. I'm going to hit the intro at the end of the video one time. We're going to hit it right now. Go ahead and hit the intro one more time. Hey, I'm just saying, I'm hyped. So other than that, I'm Lambo Calrissian reminding you guys to keep calm, Toku on.